Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Play to Find Out Longfall. Thank you for joining us for our silly adventures in the city of Okurando.
Hey, yo, somebody's mom died last episode. It's only silly sometimes.
Usually silly,
Usually silly. That's
right? We have fun.
I feel like it's the vibe of Undertale, where like Undertale can make lighthearted humor, but is a very dark game.
That's
Like,
true.
I feel like it's that level.
Because
I mean,
we all
Imagine
have very
Undertale,
bad
but
lives.
flip it.
inverted, yes.
Because we're like up and not down.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like everything's funny, but everything's actually really sad.
And there's no genocide route because that would be terrifying.
Guys, I forgot
Yeah.
to tell you my character's been a skeleton this whole time.
I mean, you've got this fleshy bag around you, so it's
Yeah.
it's cool.
It's a disguise. I'm actually a pun-telling skeleton.
Does anyone did you guys ever read the fan theory that
Don't say it.
Sam was
No.
Ness?
Don't say it.
Sans was
No.
Ness.
No.
Yeah.
No, get that right out of here.
Sans has Ness's jacket, and
I have
Papyrus has.
Ness didn't wear a jacket.
Yeah, Ness had a.
What?
He has a striped shirt.
Yeah.
Ness has a striped shirt, and he
The
wears.
thing is that both Sans and Ness have striped shirts, and Papyrus is a symbol on him that is used by the Ultraman in Earthbound.
What? Ness Sans. What?
This is not a good way. This is your fault, Michael. This is your fault.
No.
No, I
That's,
firmly
no,
believe
you
Liz.
can't just say that. Fan theories have to like work. Can't just
Okay.
be like,
To be fair,
What if SpongeBob
No.
is actually Gaston?
Look, have you seen the Game Theory channel? They don't have to do research. They just have to.
To be
Because
fair,
Gaston and SpongeBob both
I'm
have
gonna be-
O's in their names. It makes
going to-
sense.
I'm going to be honest. The For Honor video is the entire reason I stopped watching game theory stuff. Because I was just like, okay, that's not what Vikings are. Don't make hyperbolic statements that all these kids are going to think that that's what my culture is. No, stop.
Because, man,
Stop.
you gotta cash in on that hot Undertale popularity.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Minecraft, trends.
right, yeah.
Let's see what else is there going on. How do we want to do intros now? Since I've derailed us.
I don't
very
know.
effectively?
You're basically doing yours, so just
I'm
keep
basic-
going.
That's fine. That's fine. Hi, everybody. I had an okay couple days. I played a game of Firebrands yesterday, which was really amazing, and you should absolutely check out the VOD. I played a Rebel and actually had fun with it, which is not normal for me because I feel like the Rebels are the most bland faction.
What?
Yeah, I really do.
Viva la Revolution!
Exactly, right. And so I played instead I played I played like a really smart person that lost all of everything she had when the landowners showed up. It was just like, all right, fuck everything, we burn it down. She
That's
was
it.
weirdly sympathetic. That was fun. Me and Kelsa's characters kind of made out in my mech suit.
Like your mech's made out?
No.
Like,
Well, then I'm not
Like
interested.
we're both in the other character's mech.
yeah.
Literal sparks flying when two mechs make out.
My character's name was Petra, and since I played her, I've been talking in a Russian accent to myself just because it's fun.
Makes sense. That's
Yeah.
how it's just usually how it works.
Russian accent's very good, no?
No.
No? Yes, no? No.
Maybe
No,
so.
no, 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 no. No. You sound like the toilet paper. The toilet paper covered in the shit.
Wow.
Actual quote from my Russian hockey coach. That's me. Hi, everybody. Pass the
works.
turn.
All right.
Pass the turn to the next
Awesome.
person.
Sci-Fry, how have you been?
Hey, everybody, I'm good. I played the other version of Firebrands yesterday for the first time. I played The King is Dead. I played that with Eric Vulgaris and another person who I do not remember the name of, but we had a very fun game. Yeah, that was interesting. I love mecha anime, which is why Firebrands is one of my favorite games, but I have never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. So it was interesting to play that game in another genre.
There's a part of me that's like, you're not missing much, but I also know that'll make anyone that watches Game of Thrones rage.
The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is that there's a lot of character death and people are really sensitive about spoilers.
Yes.
But yeah,
Awesome.
I've been good. I've been watching that new season of anime coming out. A lot of good shows running right now.
What's your like favorite show of the new season?
It's gotta be season 2 of Boku no Hero Academia
Cool.
because I love
Crap.
them.
I need to.
And they're
Yeah.
making it. The first season was only 12 episodes. Season 2 is gonna be 25.
Ooh,
And
that's a big jump for an anime.
and Funimation is streaming it. The dub of it is coming out at the exact same time as the subbed version.
Ah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Funimation's doing this new thing they call simuldubs, where they sort of get the footage from Japan in advance and they sort of work with the production. So you have no excuse not to watch it.
Nice.
That's
nice.
cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I need to get on that because first season was awesome. I haven't caught any of the second season yet.
It's 10 episodes out so far. They come out on Saturdays.
Got it.
Really good. I think you can get it if you subscribe to Crunchyroll.
Nice.
Anyway, that's me. Follow me on Twitter.
Awesome. Kelsa, how have you been?
Hello, I am Kelsa. I've been pretty good. Nothing super exciting has happened to me since we last spoke on Saturday. That's the day.
Excuse me, you announced something fairly important yesterday.
Oh, right. Well, I was gonna get to that at the end, but yesterday we played a really great game of Firebrands, which brings me into talking about Firebrands and my new show, Love and Banterville, that we're going to be starting. That's going to be a long-form game of Firebrands starting June 17th.
What? Impossible.
I know, it's impossible. And I'm very excited for it.
I am interested to see how this experiment goes.
Yep.
Definitely.
I don't know anything about that. I do know that I've been catching a lot of videos from that one group Gravitas recently. They've been dropping a lot of shade about those landowner people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm really interested to see what more is gonna come from them. And that one person that is in a lot of their videos, that Amon character, he seems really weird, but fairly interesting. And I would be curious to see what happens in that person's private time.
Yeah. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Also,
I just realized,
apologies
is
if my
Touchstone
mic-
cast? Is that one of the other people that's on cast?
Yes, Texas on the cast.
Damn it!
Uh,
Kelsa, you've made my perfect show and didn't invite me.
also, if you hear the block party in my background, I apologize. I have no idea what's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
I just hear Jimmy Buffett over a loudspeaker outside my window.
Are you in
Oh,
Margaritaville?
I am being whisked away. To Margaritaville.
Weird.
Awesome. Cool. So, PN, how about you? You got any cool intro things to say or do?
I'm Pian.
What about that crazy, amazing
I'm-
discovery you made the other day?
What amazing discovery.
You figured out cold fusion, right?
What?
This
We
is a
did
tux.
it.
Right?
This is a tux joke.
Right. I'm pretty. Was that you? Come on, that was you. Okay, never mind. I was giving you an out.
And with that,
We did it, guys. We invented cold fusion. We solved it. Game over.
We did it, guys.
Uh,
GM, take us away. Take us away to sad times.
There's a lot of sad times going on.
I
The
forgot to
the
do a
show's
thing.
all about sad
What thing?
times.
I'll be back in literally like 20 seconds.
okay,
do
that'll
it.
give me time to do our like quote
Yeah,
of the
you
day.
do the intro because I remember what happened last episode for once.
So last episode, Elon Bandar went missing, and the party was tasked with protecting her sister, Corin Bandar, I believe. Corin Bandar, there was some flirting that happened, and we ended up on basically brothel boat,
Yes.
where Lyle crushed an Aetherkin woman's windpipe with a
Look,
door.
it wouldn't have been that if you didn't make me roll for it.
You slammed a door on her neck. It was gonna happen either way. So that happened. We also found out that she was Ellen Bandar was on the ship of King Kuta, the Aetherkin, the chief of the United Aetherkin fleets. Meanwhile, back on the city, Izelka was approached by Logan Tinfingers about a job. She readily turned him down. When she arrived home later that night, she found her mother had been murdered.
All that and more in Longfall.
We open we open and we get our intro. We get our intro in the Aether font. Were we muted this entire time?
No, I forgot to change my belief.
Oh yes, please change your beliefs. So the we get the opening quote, and it simply says, "I will tear down whatever it takes to make it in this world." Logan Tinfingers. Nayli, you stand outside of the door. You know who's inside. Your target's inside. And you can feel this clawing at the back of your mind that if you only do this, you will be rich beyond your wildest dreams. And you'll finally have someone that recognizes your talent, unlike your mom. It's just one insignificant little murder. So you open the door.
I open the door.
Yeah, as you open the door and step inside of this house, we get the lettering at the bottom of the screen that says 8 hours earlier, and we hear soft humming, and we see the back of Ember's head facing away from you in a on the couch of her living room. Do you approach?
I slowly approach and pull out my Chris.
She pauses for a moment, and she turns around and looks at you and doesn't seem scared. And she looks at you like she recognizes you. And she like tilts her head. But she doesn't say anything.
I pull her close and slit her throat.
Yeah, I think that's all we get. is we just see you pull her close, and then the knife goes across her throat, and she doesn't even make a sound. Scene. All right. Cutting back to the next morning. Kelsa.
I love you, Kelsa. I love you so much. You're one of my favorite people, and I love you a lot.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This is why I wanted to do that. This is why I wanted to reveal that instead of it just being like, surprise, motherfuckers. Bailey did it.
Not even surprised.
I'm not either. I just had to say you get the rich trait. Izelka,
Yes. Yes.
you wake up in an unfamiliar place. You're in a nicely furnished apartment. You're alone in a queen-sized bed. What do you do?
Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Shit. After a brief spout of cussing, Izilka gets up and makes sure that she's properly attired,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's gonna
What did you go to sleep in? I'm curious. How are you like, oh god, I'm not wearing pants, or are you like, I'm fully clothed mostly?
probably like not her coat, obviously.
Mhm. But like what most people would consider dress. You're not like bra and
Yeah.
panties.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it's more like maybe not pants, but yes, panties, just like because it's uncomfortable to be wearing slacks in bed.
Mm-hmm.
You
You have on like a big T-shirt that you don't know where you got it from, and there's definitely an extra set of armholes underneath your little bird arms.
Yeah. She's gonna find her clothes and put them on and neatly fold the t-shirt
Mm-hmm.
and put it on the bed.
Down the hall, you hear like water running.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like someone's like doing their morning routine. Do you like wait for them, or do you try to sneak out unnoticed?
I think neither.
Okay.
I think she just gets ready at her own pace.
Cool.
And then walks past where
it's like a guest. This person, like, you're in like the master bathroom or bedroom basically,
Mhm.
and this guy has basically gone into like the guest bathroom to shower
Gotcha.
off because he didn't want to bother you. Tux is making a face.
it's my thinking face.
No, Tux is making a face, and it's funny.
Oh, Tux's face. Oh, I see Tux's face. I think she's going to just head out, get her coat and leave. We're not trying to avoid the other person, but not like waiting for them either.
Yeah, as you're about to leave, the phone rings, and you hear the water stop in the other room.
I think I stop and I wait while the phone rings. I kind of stare at the phone,
Yeah,
like it's a snake that's gonna bite me.
It keeps ringing, and eventually Yuki Tanto steps out of his bathroom with like a towel wrapped around his waist, and he sees you and is like, "Oh shit! I thought she was still asleep."
Yeah, and
And then
Izilka
kind of
just,
starts to cover his
yeah,
his,
she just
his, pecs.
turns her back, and it's like, you should probably answer that, I think.
Yeah, sorry. And he's trying to cover his pecs and
Yep, she's
trying
just,
to hold up his
facing the
towel.
wall.
He walks over and he's holding the phone on his shoulder. He's like, Yuki. Yeah, I heard. They found her. What? That's something that exists? All right, I'll be down in a few minutes. And he hangs up. He's like, I guess I'm going on a boat trip.
I know they're gonna take me off the case when I try to show up. They're gonna put me on leave, I'm sure, but what is it? What's going on?
Izelka.
This was my case, and I need to know.
He leans on the wall. Apparently she's been abducted. Sort of. It's not exactly clear. She either was tricked into going willingly or was taken against her will, and we aren't exactly sure.
By who? Where? There's not a place to go.
A man claiming to be the king of the Aetherkin.
Do you have a name?
Kuta? They're running records on him right now.
I know that name.
You know that name?
I need to go out there.
Izelka. Izelka, you are not. And he
needs to know.
He pets it looks like a bite mark on his neck. He's like, I don't know if you're ready for that.
He needs to know he's my brother.
Oh shit. This just got a lot more complicated. Okay.
He better have heard it from me. I have to. She shudders again. I have to go out there.
Well, right now he's under investigation for kidnapping, Izelka.
No. No, we have to go out there.
You're coming. If Alicia Raw will put you on the case, she'll put you on the case. But either as your friend or as an officer, I am coming with you to make sure you don't fuck this up.
Thank you. Meet you at the station.
Yeah, I'll see you in Spire Bluff. And
she's out the door.
goodbye to you too. He proceeds to go find pants and a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
We get the slow, sexy four-armed man dressing scene because obviously puts on shirts last, and it's that kind of anime. Obviously, he puts on his shirt last.
I was making the face because the only Rainuan the only notable Rainuan I remembered was Logan Tenfingers, and I was like, why would she be having sex with Logan Tenfingers? Because that's really weird to me.
Yeah, that I'll admit that's pretty weird.
I
would like to point out that there is at least one other.
Yeah,
Rainuan.
There are several Rainuans that it could have been.
Look, man, I forget all the NPCs in this. I need the wiki.
Hey, audience, if someone wants to make a wiki, please
Yeah,
do.
please, like, just they don't have to be detailed descriptions. Just like one sentence will do.
Name, race, gender, notable line.
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
doing it again.
So you guys get to let's see. I think we're gonna get straight into because I know that I know that there's gonna be a lot that goes on during the actual like mission phase. I think that's gonna be pretty much downtime unless someone has a burning desire to do something. Actually, I'm assuming Nayli and Zajay are the first to arrive at the precinct.
Yeah. Are we? Is the city? Are we still on like red alert
You
mode?
have been specific. You are like city's still on red alert. You're being briefed. Basically, they want you to investigate the Aether ship lead because
we found it.
You found it, and the city also generally thinks it's a long shot. Like it doesn't make any sense to them. Like the entire concept of an independent Aetherkin kingdom doesn't make any goddamn sense because they don't have any territory, right? And also, like nation states haven't existed in this world for like 10,000 years or so, like a long ass time.
Hasn't existed since the entire known world became one city.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
It hasn't. So the idea of someone trying to found a nation state is weird.
Yep.
So they're just like, this is bullshit. This is some crazy guy with one boat.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say because if we're still on like red alert and like all the cops are like pulling very long shifts and stuff, Zajay would come with like the carriers of like coffee for like the cops that he's going to be relieving.
I have a question. Is
Yes.
this relate to anything?
What better kind of question?
Can we see stars?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a clear night, yeah.
Can we pretend the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
Or mayhaps every night is clear if we are above the clouds.
You aren't always above the clouds, but most of the time you are.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's not fucking my fault. That's the fucking Navigation Bureau's fault, isn't it?
That's the Bureau of Elevations, not the Navigation
Oh, all
Bureau.
right. Navigation and elevation are different departments.
Yes,
There's
obviously.
a lot of paperwork that goes through that engine core.
There is.
There's a lot of couriers running back and forth.
Okay, that's not canon. So
I picture it like the Ministry of Magic.
basically. So yes, you can see stars.
Coolio.
Were you staring up into the sky in shame all night? Or did you go home and sleep comfortably in your bed because you're a horrible person that is okay with murdering people for money? You're muted.
I think she went and slept in her bed.
Okay. Mom's still not home, by the way.
Then I
Here.
don't get in bed. I fucking go out and look for the bitch. God.
You get home. You don't find her, and you go looking, and you both arrive at the precinct when it's like a couple of minutes before your shift starts, and Zajay has brought coffee.
Oh,
Hi, Nayli.
I see him, and then my eyes like flicker down to the coffee, and like I look super drained because I've been out all night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I like look at the coffee, and I rush over with like really wide eyes, and I like pick it up and like sip it, and then burn my mouth a little, and I'm like, and then I sip it again and just suffer through it. And then I'm like, thank you.
You're welcome. You look. Were you up all night? You look really tired.
I was out doing stuff.
Oh, okay. Now, I guess now's a good time as any. Do we have a few minutes before we're supposed to go inside?
Yeah, you have a couple minutes.
Okay then. So yeah, we're like.
You are the first there because Zoka's coming from a different part of town, and I'm sure Lyle is distracted by something. Probably Zephyr.
Probably Steam Whistle Jerry.
Steam Whistle Jerry.
You know, someone put a Steam Whistle Jerry record on, and I just got distracted.
Got all teary-eyed.
Yeah.
See, like Zajay like has his own, and it like because he's holding like the group the couple
two
the,
hands.
yeah the couple other things in two hands, and then he has his other two hands, and he's sipping his own with that hand.
Yeah,
And so we're just kind of like standing outside. Nayli,
And while you're saying this, Nayli's just straight up chugging the coffee.
Nayli, can I ask you a question?
She stops and she like coughs a little bit. It's still really hot. And he's like, yeah, sure, Zajay.
It's a little random, but since we had a little bit of time away from the search, I have been thinking about stuff, and I remembered something that I saw the other day, and I kind of talked to Izelka about it, but I wanted to ask you too because you're really smart and you know a lot of stuff. So I was gonna see if you knew what it was. So I have a friend, and her name is Suri. I was at her place the other day, and I was helping her clean. I accidentally knocked over her bag, and some things fell out. Like there were these it's like a bag, but it looked like it was like a long bag. They like put on something. I don't really know what it was. I was wondering if you ever seen that before. And yes, I'm describing probably exactly what you're thinking.
Yes, condoms.
Nayli,
Does Nayli just reach into her purse and pull out like a handful? Do you mean like these?
I mean,
Oh, those are condoms.
Nayli, I think Nayli does that exact, like, when she's just like, ooh,
I forget Zajay is like 18.
And apparently didn't attend sex ed class in school.
Well, it's
there's no sex ed in the tale. That's not a thing.
That's like where they need it the most.
Exactly.
That's usually how it
That's why they
works.
have it.
That's usually how it works.
Exactly how
The
it works.
district's name is a euphemism.
I think
It's like
she
if there was
just,
a bureau in
asked
Detroit called the Ass. I'm sorry, continue.
I think, like, Nayli pats him on the head and just goes, "Be safe, kiddo. Let's go." And then
What?
Just like doesn't answer his question at all. You're a terrible friend.
Okay. And he like slithers in because I was forgetting to work. That's why you didn't answer the question.
So Lyle, you arrive. Zephyr packed you a lunch today.
Is this cooking good?
His cooking's better than yours.
Yeah, I mean, better than mine, and I feel like Lyle can buy, good ingredients on police salary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can buy okay meals.
Yeah.
So Lyle arrives next with his sack lunch of
Definitely the brown paper bag.
definitely a brown paper bag with a sandwich and a thermos of coffee, and then and you also don't know where he got a coffee maker. You
Yeah,
think he
also,
might have
like-
where did he get all this stuff?
Yeah,
He probably stole it.
Like, I had, food, but, he just showed up with coffee.
And a thermos
Yeah.
and a brown paper bag.
Hey, man, look. Look, I'm gonna let it ride, but if he shows up with, 15 pounds of gold, then I'm gonna start asking questions.
So, Izelka, you arrive next. How do you look post Walk of Shame?
It wasn't. Shut your face. So Izilka, I think she looks fairly average. I mean, for someone whose mother just died.
Is it obvious that you're grieving, like, or are you like suppressing
I don't think
that?
so. She's suppressing that because she needs to go out. She needs to go on this mission.
Yeah.
And she's holding it in as best she can, and she's just like, okay, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna talk to my brother and we're gonna bring this girl home and we're going to explain that that our mom is dead. It's gonna be easy peasy and be great.
I think as you're like psyching yourself up for that, yeah, you're like walking, and you're maybe you're like in the reservoir or like approaching the bridge to the blast bellows, and then Yuki's motorcycle pulls up behind you because Lord knows he drives a motorcycle. And he's like, "Do you need a ride?"
Yeah, I think I do. Thank you.
He like pats the seat behind him.
Yeah, she'll climb up and take a ride from him.
So yeah, a couple minutes later, Yuki and you guys are talking to Alicia, and she's like, you're like filling her in on exactly what you know. Yuki and Izelka arrive a couple minutes later. Yuki has a very, very noticeable like hickey bite mark thing on his neck. And Izelka looks pretty out of it.
Here's a question. How long has it been temporally?
Like 8 hours. Long enough for you to sleep and get some food.
So is this like, what time is it now? Is it like the morning? Is this like late afternoon the same day?
It's like, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. It's very early. Pre-dawn, yeah. You gotta get out there before
dawn of the second day.
Alicia, I need to talk to you. It's very important that I go out there with them to meet this.
Izelka, what the fuck are you doing here?
Listen, it's important.
Izelka.
If King Kuta is the same Kuta I think he is from when I was out there among the nomads, then I need to go with him. Because he's my brother.
Her animatronic arm comes up to her forehead, and she's like,
"Oh, good, she got a new one."
What?
I only know one Kuta, and he's my brother. I spent the first 10 years of my life out there, among the other nomads.
Izelka, your mother died last night. I can't.
What?
Conscious.
Do you think my brother wants to hear that news from anybody
Wait,
else?
are we there? Are we there?
Yeah, you guys are there. Izelka, I can't in good conscience send you out there. It'd be... Oh. What does Nayli look like right now?
I think Nayli is kind of like quizzical.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a bit of disbelief. Just like a tiny smidgen. Like
I didn't totally murder my friend's mom.
Exactly.
Just a coincidence, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. You're still okay. You can still hear us. I just saw you take off your headphones, and I wasn't sure. She just looks at you, and she's like, "Izelka, this is gonna be dangerous.
going to be more dangerous if they don't have someone out there who
Izelka,
knows the ways.
you're afraid of heights.
But I know them. They're my people. I am an ether nomad just as much as they are. And if this King Kuda is the same Kuda I think it is, if it's my brother, and someone else goes out there and tells them that our mother's dead, or just ignores it, that's gonna be even worse. No, I need to be there.
What Officer Izelka? She kind of gets suddenly proper with you. I'm going to need your badge and gun. You're on administrative leave for the next 6 weeks. As a result of a death in your family, it could possibly be connected to your work as a police officer. However, Izelka, there is nothing against the law about private citizens providing tips and advice to officers of the law. As long as you do not act in a capacity of a police officer, I cannot stop you. But I want you to understand, if something goes wrong, I can't protect you.
That's the best I'm gonna get. That's what I'm gonna take. My badge, my gun, they're yours now.
Come back, you can get them in 6 weeks. And she takes them from you and puts them in her desk. All right. We have requisitioned a boat for you all and the sufficient supplies to attempt to locate the fleet or the ship. We don't know how many of them there will be. And I am under the impression that Zajay and Lyle met a capable navigator and pilot.
Yeah, I know a guy.
All right.
Lyle raises his hand.
Yes, Lyle.
So it's going to be just the three of us.
No. Zelka will be going, so will Officer Tonto. He's been specially requested to fill the slot on your team. However, you, Yuki, Nayli, and Zajay will be the only officers and the only representatives of the city. Do you understand?
Out of character, tell me what we know about Yuki Tanto. I'm trying to remember.
Yuki Tonto is a police officer from the hub. He's worked with you on several investigations.
Oh, he was the guy who was in the church, right?
Yeah, he was in the church. He also helped out with the skiff drop case.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, Lyle raises his hand again.
Yes, Lyle.
I think me and Yuki can handle this on our own.
Nope.
I can't be responsible for other people's safety.
Tough shit, you're a cop.
I'm going out there whether you are with me or not. I'd be safer with you. But my family needs to know what happened to my mother.
You're not the one I'm worried about. Lyle looks at Zajay.
I'm short, so I don't see that.
Lyle, Officer Fowl is one of the most competent officers that's ever graduated the academy.
Oh, thank you.
I understand that your expertise is different than his, but you two are of comparable rank in this police force, and I will expect you to treat him with respect.
Look, I know when someone doesn't have the guts to pull the trigger.
With any luck, it won't come to violence.
These are my people. I don't want you shooting at them.
When has luck ever been on our side?
I don't know, when I found you,
Duly noted.
look. Lyle. Do not assume you are the smartest person here.
Roger that.
Your job is to attempt to bring back Elon Bandar, or at least confirm her safety. Keep in mind, she has no official authority, but her voice does carry some political clout. So try not to piss her off too much.
Got it.
Also, I have an out of character question
Yes, please ask an character question.
about regarding beliefs.
Yes.
I have a belief in mind to change mine to, but it sort of depends on the outcome of this session. Can I hold on to that till the end?
I think.
You won't get XP for it if you change it at the end of the session. What is your
All
belief
right,
now?
that's fine. My belief now is the only way I've survived is by following orders, and I'm not about to stop now.
Uh-huh. Are you changing your belief to I'm gonna follow orders unless Sajay's involved?
No. No, I have a other belief in mind, but I'll save that for the outcome of this session because it hinges on the other people in the party. So I will be fine not earning XP off it if I decide to change it.
Okay. You want to go to break there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Then we can come back on us heading out or whatever. Awesome. So we will be going to break for just a little bit and then come back for high-flying magic boat adventures.